husband, may he rest in peace, when I was pregnant with our third kid, he pulled me aside and he hugged and kissed me and said, "There's something that I need to say. I know I'm probably going to sound lame, but I've decided it's something I need to say." I'm like, "Okay, I'm listening. Tell me anything. It's fine." He said, "I love you, but I don't need to say it to you. I gotta get God on the line. And you may not really like what I gotta say to him, but I'm not really even sure that I know how to pray to him. So I thought maybe since you're my wife that you could start us off and, make sure he's listening or whatever. Would you be my wife and say pray with me? Isn't that what you would say?" So he took my hands and he bowed his head. So I opened my eyes and I looked up instead, because that's what I do. And, "Dear Jehovah, God, I know that you're there and that when we gather together that you're sure to hear us in prayer. And even though we're pretty new, I know you know us better than we do. And, well, I'm sorry in advance and thank you. And fill us with your Holy Spirit, like we always ask of you. Here's my husband. I guess he needs to talk to you." He said, "I thought we prayed to Jesus." But I'm sorry, I'm studying about the Father. I know it sounds awful, but I also know it's true. That the little boy that we're about to bear is a future evil king too. What? Shh, sorry. I'm not done yet. Okay, sorry. But I've been hurting my family a long time. I've been hurting my family a lot. And they're the very, very best people that I've got. And dark is not evil. And love makes us good. My wife's a super good person. A super good mom. More people should listen to her. So if you could take me, I'll pay the price. Let him be future king, future dark king, but something nice. And through death, I'll hold hands with my wife. Or maybe it's out of death. I'll hold hands with my wife. So that they can all have a better life. Y'all have to excuse me and my wife. I know if I believe, and if you do too, well, I know if I believe in you and in my wife, and in my kids, that you can save them from me. And from the evil, help us to break the curse that is, so that we all may be. I used to have a little more where I literally was like, "Are you kidding me? Why would you even say that our kid's gonna be evil? Like, are you serious right now?" Like, way to go. Like, I was just like, "You can't even be serious." And he's like, "Seriously though," he's like, it's just a thing that I just know about, and it's like, just a thing." And I was just like, he's like, "Don't give me a hard time about it." He's like, "It's a real thing." He's like, "But our kid's not gonna be evil." So I was like, "I know our kid won't be evil, it's fine." But, so then my kid is like 2 years old or something, and he's like, maybe 3. He said, so it's dark, it's not evil. He said, "Mama, I need you to come lay with me, just until I fall asleep. Once you hear me start to snore, you're welcome to beat feet." "Okay, Stinky Doober, what's really going on? I don't mind to sit with you, but it's time for bed, so come on." He said, "You could sit right here. I made a spot for you to get comfy. Let me tell you the reason I feel, Mom, that God chose to put you with me. Because you born me with the darkness somewhere inside my heart. And I fall so far when I fall to sleep each night that the nightmares immediately start. Night after night, and I can't sleep, and I'm scared. But I know that your love made me light as a feather. So I don't fall so far when you're there. So I land where the good dreams are. If you'll just stay here for a minute until I start to snore." So to my toddler, I lovingly replied, "God is love, and He's always by your side. But we'll go and we'll get you a dream catcher about it to hang over your bed. You're silly to think the things that you've said. Now close your eyes, it's time for bed." He was like, I love you, Mama. And I was like, I know you do. Good night, sleep tight. And I love you too. And hey, don't let the bedbugs bite. And if they do, bite them back. That's what my husband always said. But all these years later, come bedtime each night, and he's 12, almost 13 now, you know exactly where I'm at. And it doesn't really get much better than that, because that's the way that he never stopped feeling about that. I undervalue or neglect to be thankful for the times that I should be honored, that God from the reality, or that the reality at all, can see us, knows that we're here, much less actual wants to be a part of us. Praise Jesus.